Hey Run Junkies, the Tinkerbell Half Marathon weekend is just around the corner. This event takes place over Mother's Day weekend at Disneyland Resort in California. It's also the last Run Disney event until Disneyland Half Marathon weekend over Labor Day. So there's a long drought. Now I have a couple of videos I've made already about Walt Disney World Run Disney events, and if you want to see just basic information that kind of spans all of Run Disney, please check out this card right here. Today though, I'm going to keep this video to just Tinkerbell weekend events. Disneyland's Tinkerbell Half Marathon weekend begins on Thursday, May 11th. The Neverland 5K happens on Friday the 12th, the 10K on Saturday the 13th, and the Tinkerbell Half Marathon is on Sunday, May 14th. First, let's talk about transportation. If you are staying off property in Anaheim, shuttle transportation may be available between your hotel and the event. Now check with your hotel to confirm this, and in the event guide there is an extensive list of the hotels that are participating. If you are checking into your hotel first, please bring your race waiver to the shuttle driver who will be transporting you to the Expo. When you get to the Expo, go pick up your packet and bib. You will need that bib because you're gonna take it to the transportation desk to get your weekend-long shuttle pass. This shuttle pass is complimentary and it will get you between your hotel and the Disneyland parks. On race mornings, shuttles start running as early as 3 a.m., but check with your hotel's front desk to confirm. Now, if you are driving in, I'm not gonna give you detailed directions here, but you're going for the Mickey and Friends parking lot. Try to arrive early. This is not the last time I'm going to say that, to avoid delays. This guide also has a couple of great road closure maps, which aren't necessarily specific for you, the runner, but it might help spectators get out off property to see you run by. So let's get into the Expo. You have one building, 2 levels. First, you head downstairs in the Disneyland Hotel to pick up your bib and probably your commemorative items. Then you head upstairs to pick up your t-shirts and see the rest of the Expo, including the Disney merchandise store. As of this filming, the event guide did not have exhibitor maps available yet, so please check back to the website for updates. Bib pickup is not available on race morning, so please make sure you get there the day before your race. The hours of the Expo are also in the event guide. Also, as of this filming, the 10K, the half marathon, and the Pixie Dust Challenge were all still available for registration. Now here's something that's kind of new in the last year or so. Run Disney no longer offers physical swag bags. They are now a virtual swag bag. Swag meaning sponsor samples and printed coupons. As an example, I snuck into the Star Wars event virtual goodie bag and I poked around a little bit. Here's what I found. All of the sponsors are represented here, and you can click on any one of these windows to find their deal and the coupon code. I did notice a couple of things about these coupons. Some of the coupons don't expire until the end of this calendar year, but some of them expire just a few weeks after the race, so you may want to go through your virtual goodie bag sooner rather than later. You can find the virtual goodie bag in the Run Disney Tinkerbell event page. Click on Runner Info, then Program. Kind of hard to find if you don't know it's there, but if you are looking for a really good deal, this might be worth it. Okay, finally, we're gonna get to race information. This is why we're all here. Friday's 5K. Here is what you need to know, and I had a hard time deciphering this when I first looked at it. Race start is at 5 a.m. inside Disneyland Park, right at the castle. Plan to arrive on Disney property at least an hour ahead of time. This goes for all of the races, but it is especially true on Friday's 5K. If you have a gear bag, you have to drop it off in the finishers area no later than 4:30 because you will be hightailing it to Disneyland Park. Security will close the park's main entrance right at 5 o'clock and they will not allow you in after that. Once you start the 5K, you stay on Disneyland property, spending more than half the race in Disney California Adventure, then finish near the Disneyland Hotel. There is one water station at about 1.5 miles. Now, if I have anything to say about this race morning, it's this. Give yourself plenty of time to get there, drop off your gear bag, and get to Disneyland Park. You are walking 15 to 20 minutes through downtown Disney to get to the castle. This might be a really good day to not have a gear bag, especially if you are staying on property or at a good neighbor hotel. You can bypass bag check and just head straight for the start line. Okay, Saturday's 10K is a little easier. You will start in the Lilo parking lot. Race start is at 5:30. You don't have that mad dash for the start line, so once you're there, you're there. Gear bag drop off is by 5:15 and the course runs entirely on property, finishing mere feet from where you started. Water stations are at about 2 miles and 4.5 miles. For Sunday's half marathon, the start and gear bag check is all the same as the 10K that I just mentioned. The difference between Disneyland half marathons and almost every other race with Run Disney is that you are spending more than half the race off property. Early in the race, you loop back and forth between Disneyland and Disney California Adventure until just after mile 5 when you head out onto the streets of Anaheim. They're totally flat, fast, and in some areas wide open. Then by mile 12, you are back on park property to the finish. Tinkerbell weekend offers the opportunity to earn a couple of challenge medals. You are awarded the Pixie Dust Challenge when you finish the 10K and the half marathon back-to-back days. And if you finish Walt Disney World's Princess Half Marathon in February, you have the opportunity to earn the pink Coast to Coast Challenge medal. You do need a wristband in order to get that medal at the finish line. You will get that wristband at bib pickup. If you finished any Run Disney half or full marathon at Walt Disney World prior to this event in the calendar year, you might also earn the 10th anniversary Coast to Coast Challenge medal, because according to Run Disney, you can use the same race to earn multiple challenge medals. So ask about that and confirm at the Expo. So Run Disney's event guides are very similar from event to event. They share a lot of the same information, but I still see a lot of people asking the same general questions. So if you have any questions about Run Disney events, comments, suggestions, please leave those in the comment section down below. Your best bet right now, though, is to click on the link in the description below to the Tinkerbell event guide, and please look over that carefully. Sometime in the near future, I'm going to create a Run Disney event guide frequently asked question video that will cover a lot of the general questions that we typically see for these Run Disney events. Also, since the kids races don't apply to everyone that attends these events, I want to do a separate kids races video, and I'm probably going to include the Disneyland and Walt Disney World events because they are pretty different. And pretty soon, probably the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be creating a video about the differences between Run Disney events at Disneyland and Walt Disney World. So please subscribe. You don't want to miss any future Run Disney events. Just because Tinkerbell is the last one for a while doesn't mean there isn't a lot of Run Disney stuff to talk about. Please also hit that thumbs up if you like this video. It really helps out the channel. That is it for me today and the Run Disney Tinkerbell event guide. Thank you so much for watching. Get out there, go find your awesome. We'll see you next time, and until then, happy running. Dude, I just look so cute. I feel like I look more like Pearl Forrester than Tinkerbell. Come on.